Ah, very nice.
Oh.
What was that?
I don't know. I had ice cream in my mouth.
No, fair enough. Uh,
Gonna be
well,
eating ice cream
he's
while we're
eating.
talking.
He's eating. So I'll introduce us here. Welcome to our bottomless dream. I'm your favorite host, Soda or Bryce, and this is the co-host. That's just there, David,
Eating ice
or
cream.
laid back maniac.
That is moi.
Yeah, yeah,
Ah, how are you doing? It's been a good month.
yeah. Wow, lots of renovations. Was in quarantine for a while, and just work, training, living life.
How's the
You?
how's the quarantine life?
It was. I'm out of it now, but it wasn't that bad, to be honest. I didn't have any symptoms, so it was like 2 weeks paid time off work, basically, just hiding out in my room. So
That through work paying ya, or is that through like CERB?
that's work.
That's work paying ya, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's very rare. Having work pay ya
Mm,
to stay home because you have COVID. Not because you have
yeah.
COVID, but stay home because we're
Oh, no, I did have COVID. I was close contact, and then I tested positive.
gotcha. I thought it was a close contact. Okay.
No, no, they
Okay.
said because yeah,
Got
they
that
said be.
off the chest now. Came out.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So try maybe stay 6 feet away.
I think we're a good 6 feet apart. We're just in the other room.
uh,
We're good.
yeah, totally. So. What about you then? What you been up to?
Working a lot. Getting my
Yeah.
kitchen job back at Earl's, back in the kitchen.
Mm.
That starts next week. This week that just passed, I was getting my standard first aid and CPR.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. So you can save my life now when I die of boredom on your podcast.
Yeah.
Ah,
The shitty thing is, like, we didn't do
well,
anything practical. So everything was just visual and listening.
oh,
Yeah. So
that's
maybe you
annoying.
shouldn't just
Vision.
rely your life on my
Uh,
skills.
I did it. I did it like years back, but this would have been like early high school, probably. I
Didn't get
did
it
it.
like re uh
No, because it was done through school, and I never really thought anything of it until now. So
uh,
I'm hoping I'm hoping I get it through work whenever they decide to offer out tests to do that because they'll just do in-house and forklift and CPR training and stuff like that. So I want to do both of those through my work.
you do like construction safety, right? There's a course for that, I think. Have any forklifts or heavy do any of that?
No, you just do a forklift course to operate a forklift.
Yeah, there's that to like get a license to drive a forklift, but there's like a
That's
construction and also like heavy
oh,
machinery.
like yeah, but I don't do any like heavy machinery, so it's just forklift at a shop.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. Well, yeah. I don't really know what to talk about because I've been
And
locked away. Yeah, been locked away.
your brain
Uh,
wasn't going like 20 miles an hour thinking of everything while you're stuck in your
no,
house.
no,
No, you
no. I just spaced out most of the
spaced
time.
out the whole time.
Oh, you know what? I watched Castlevania. That's what I did.
Don't spoil it. You watched the fourth season, or did
Uh,
you?
all of it. I've seen all of it.
Okay, I'm planning on watching that today or tomorrow.
Uh,
Castlevania season 4.
ah, I want to talk about it so bad.
We can talk about season 1 and 3.
Focus. No, we'll just wait until you've seen it all.
Okay, that'll be next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was
Next
it good?
time.
That's the only thing you can
Uh,
say. Was it good?
it was pretty good. I liked it better than season three.
Better than season 3. I like season 2. I
I
didn't
like
like.
season three. You didn't? I like season two over season three.
Season 1 I like. Season 2 I didn't. Season 3 I did.
Season I liked them all, but
Yeah, they're all good.
uh, but I preferred season two over three. It was all good.
Did you get into Invincible that I requested last time?
No,
No, you should watch that.
forgot about that. I've seen it over YouTube now. I'll probably give it a go at some point.
Yeah, the
And
big
just
talk.
back to a busy lifestyle now that I'm out of quarantine. So it'll
Back
have
to
to be a
training,
weekend
back to
thing.
work.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Get up, go to work, go train,
I think it needs to be
come
my time
home,
to get
eat,
COVID and I get to stay
sleep.
in my room for 14 days.
People bring you food. It's glorious.
Yeah,
You're like,
I can just
you're,
demand things. It's like I'm stuck at home. Like, what do you want me to do?
I'm not allowed to leave my room, man. You got to bring me my food.
Yep.
Oh, it's pretty good. Oh, it was
Mom.
all right. Yeah. Most, I don't know, like I wasn't bothered by the fact that I couldn't see people or anything. I think it was refreshing, to be honest. I was like, I think I needed the break from work because I just went back into work a lot more positive than what I was while I was there. Also, talked to lots. I talked to like Mac, Ryan lots, talked to Liam lots, and
Guess you can that now that you weren't busy, you can like connect with old pals
people.
that you haven't like
Yeah,
talked in a while because you have all this time.
yeah, yeah. We were hopping on games and just chatting, catching up, having fun little banter.
It's
So
always
it
smart to
was
do.
good. Yeah,
Catch up with friends, but keep it close.
I know. Liam and I played some games as well. Him and I played some more of a little D&D custom D&D game, our discount D&D. So
Still
that
at
was
it.
pretty
That
good.
yeah, it's probably like 3 years you've been doing that for.
Uh,
Maybe two. Not
yeah,
that long.
it'd be like one and a half to two, somewhere between one and two. So it's pretty good though. Pretty good. Ah, it's pretty good. I want to talk about that as well, but I can't because it's spoilers for him.
And no spoilers.
Ah,
No spoilers on this channel here.
no, no, my
Not
camera
at all.
keeps going in and out of focus because I keep moving. Ah, yeah.
I do want to
If
bring up. Did
okay,
post or you did send me and a couple other guys Snapchat of camping in July. Is that happening?
no,
That's not happening.
no, because we can't get a campsite together.
Not in Alberta.
Oh,
No. Also, we can't get it
oh,
together. Yeah.
yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't share a campsite together. So it's like
But we
everyone would
we
have to
can.
buy their own campsite. That'd be ridiculous. And then we can't even go into the same campsite.
No. It's
Oh,
all in. Yeah.
yeah. So
Oh yeah. I
I
thought
was
I would bring
like,
that up because I thought we were
oh.
going to like Cyprus or
Uh,
somewhere like.
if things lift up, then yes. But at the moment,
Not
it's just
happening.
gonna be on pause. Yeah, yeah. It sucked. Um,
Good to know.
uh, yeah, it sucked. But yeah, I meant to tell everyone, but then I just got lazy, admittedly. So I was like, nah, nah, I'm too lazy. They'll figure it out.
Okay. And
uh,
that Snapchat post was debunked. How about the? Can I talk about the new video project that you're editing or directing? No, I
Directing, maybe acting, I don't know, and editing. I'm building a team right now. I don't want to get too much into it, you know. I don't want I want to wait until it's more like finalized. I'll probably talk about it more when I'm in production of it, but I'm just in the pre-production. I just don't want to give away the idea because I know how slow I can be at doing things. So I don't want to like shoot out the
you'll
idea
say it now and then somebody will like recreate it in like the
and
next
take it.
4 months
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, I just started this project.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone now.
Yeah,
It's really
it's
cool.
not
It's a
yours
really
any longer.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's a really cool concept and um basically I'm gonna be talking with a guy at work about like writing and I'll bounce off ideas with him and both Liam because and those are like my two idea grabbers because I have the concept and I have some things I want, some key points, but there are still some things I'd like to add in there. And then
you're being very vague right now. Can I ask some questions?
go for it.
Is it a skit? Is it a short
Short
movie?
film,
Short film? Okay. Action based or drama?
horror.
Horror. Ooh,
Horror with drama.
horror. A little bit of drama. Okay. So this is going to be like
It
a 20-minute, 30. Like we'll see what we can film,
Yeah,
right? Or what
yeah.
you can
Well,
film.
so the process I'm in right now is building my team because I'm gonna write the script around the team I have because then I know what's in my realm of possibilities, and then look at my casting options. I gotta look at filming locations. Um, there's actually like people from Regina that I'd want to use as actors, but I just don't know if it's possible to get them. But like I'm trying to look like I'm very picky, so I'm gonna look at people and be like, is there any character that I have in mind right now that you could fit and play this role? I'm not too worried about like any S tier rank acting because I'm not gonna find that just through a group of friends. Maybe some people some of handful of you guys might have a natural like gift for it,
Put a
but
little bit of effort in there, and like, yeah,
you
that was
know,
good. That was good. That was good
yeah,
scene.
yeah.
I,
I gotta know where I can be picky and where I can't. So
hmm,
yeah, so I'm in that process. Probably gonna look at upgrading my computer for that as well.
or just the
But
editing on in with getting it.
y-
You need a lot of
y-
processing power if you're doing 20, 30 minute.
it's not even like if it was just a comedy or something and it didn't have visual effects or special effects, then yeah, this one would probably do the trick. But I want to do crazy special effects. Crazy, crazy, and I can't say anything because it might hint at what I'm gonna shoot out, but it's gonna be good. So
I
once I'm
honestly
in
don't know what's going through your head. I don't know this idea. I just posted something. It's like, hey, I'm making a crew, or I'm
building a team.
building a team.
Yeah.
I got an idea. Let's film, edit.
You never gave me an
Um,
answer, you just left me on red.
yeah, sorry about that. I was working then.
Well, what's your answer?
Can I fit a part?
Yeah, probably.
Probably fit a part.
Looking at it, probably most likely at this moment, uh stayed like cameraman crew kind of deal, like behind the camera crew, but possibly an acting role. Possibly. That's all gonna depend on my script and my full team. So uh,
And
there is a like I might be an actor. Might be an actor. So yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
leading
we'll
role.
see. Maybe leading role. Maybe leading role. You're gonna no. My problem is you look way too like well kept to be my leading role.
Call me fake. I do not
No,
look fake.
I said well kept. How do you get fake out of that?
Well, well-kept people are fake people, aren't they?
There's exceptions. Back after some technical issues there. Now I'm
There'll just be a little glitch,
yeah,
and then we're back.
so we're back. Yeah, hey, if I can send you a video and you could do a cool little like glitch effect. I got you covered. I'll send you a video if you want. It's
Send
kind
me
of
it.
a pro, but
Here, here,
it's
here.
um,
It'll be in this video. Send me it. I'll put it in, and then it'll be in the next video. Okay, that effect.
okay. I'll send. Then you can use that to transition. It'll be good. I'll do that after this podcast because I don't want to touch my phone and then screw up my internet
You'll do this within the podcast, but
within the podcast.
oh, not now. Like
No,
it'll
the
be in.
glitch effect. Well, yeah, okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Um,
We ain't
yeah.
live. We ain't live.
Yeah, we can cut a lot of this out. No, yeah. So the back to the film. Um, yeah, you're too well kept for the lead role. You clean up too nice. You look too.
Oh,
You look
if we're
too
filming in
much of a good
November,
person.
I'll have a nice burly beard. Okay.
Yeah,
The
you're gonna
whole
start method acting now.
yeah. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna take some courses.
No, we'll see. We'll see. I need like a. You need a certain roughness to you. That's what you need. It needs to be someone with a bit of roughness. I think you again. I can't be too picky, so we'll see what happens. If you're lucky, if you're chances are you'll get a role. Chances are it won't be lead role, but we're gonna see what happens.
If the lead role's nice and rough, I'll just get the crew to like kick the shit out of me every time, like before we film.
You don't need to look bloodied and bruised.
Bleeding nose, bruises everywhere.
um,
Each scene, I'll have a
no.
different bruise somewhere else.
Okay. Okay. How about let me improvise some from lines I can envision some characters saying, and we'll see which one you deliver the best.
Oh
Okay.
boy, right now. Okay,
Uh,
I
yeah,
got this.
on the spot. This is like your audition right now, man. Okay. Oh man, I don't have these characters well thought up enough. Okay. Okay. Just improvise a line for. Hmm. No, I don't have these characters fleshed out enough to think of something.
That might be
I only have the idea of them. I
okay.
haven't got into writing
All right.
yet.
Before I look like a fool, I'll be like a skit maybe in the next podcast. Okay, get
I'll
more
make a
developed.
next podcast. Next one-on-one podcast without a guest. I'll have some lines for you to audition. We'll see what you can land. I feel like one character you could play, but like the biggest two roles are the two main leads, and one of them's male, one of them's female. The role you will play
I could
probably
tuck.
will only be one scene. What?
I could tuck.
Tuck?
Yeah, to be the female role.
Okay, okay. No, you don't fit the I'm too picky. You're not gonna pull it off.
I'll probably be a good female role. Big makeup, the whole 9 yards. I don't have to be so
Oh
rough.
man. Uh no, I have other thoughts about that, so
All right, that's
we'll
just an
see.
idea.
Couple of people in mind. Um honestly, the first time I thought about this, so this is a concept I had before I even moved to Alberta. So this is something now that I'm like finally like, no, like I got nothing going on. Let's do it. Um, so I actually the two people I had in mind when making this were Liam and Sarah. And like they both fit what I envisioned the most. The problem with Liam
Is
is
Liam in?
that
Is Liam down for
he's
this?
he's not answered me or replied. But I think his
Worse than me.
problem is well, his issue would be his work. It's hard for him to get time off work.
In
Very,
that case,
very
he would have
hard.
to quit work and be a full-time actor.
Yeah, there you go, Liam. You heard it from David yourself. Yeah,
Quit your day job.
quit your day job. Yeah, he would.
Bryce said he'll sponsor you.
Mhm,
Pay your
mhm.
bills. All
Listen,
good.
I'm making my lead role. No, he's not the best at acting with his voice. You know, he can like do body acting pretty well.
I feel
He's
like
had some
he's
experience
that
though.
actor where he doesn't speak that much, and it's like James Bond, Casino Royale in the beginning scene where they do that parkour. Like there's no talking with them. There's just parkour. I think
Yeah,
he would be a
he's more like a
perfect.
stunt man.
Hmm?
He'd be like a really good stunt man.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, he likes doing stunts too. So
That's kind of role
yeah.
that I see him in.
Visually, Liam fits the character I'm portraying, but I don't think he can express the character I'm portraying. Um, his his girlfriend Sarah would be pretty solid for the female lead role. She can do this creepy thing with her face where she kind of like, I don't know, something with her eyes where she makes her eyes look really creepy. Um,
Straight black.
yeah. Well, it's
Can you
the
replicate it?
lead
Can I see it?
female. No, I can't. No, I cannot. I cannot. Oh no, I cannot. So weird thing. She can like, if I'm remembering this correctly, it's almost like a way where she's rolling her eyes kind of to the back of her head, kind of, and her face just looks so dead as she does it. It's just creepy. And then I'd have the lead female role is the creepy part, and that facial expression would be like mint for this character, but I'm sure I can find someone else. We'll see what
Horror,
happens. It's
horror,
gonna be cool.
horror. Okay,
Or yeah,
period.
so it's gonna we'll see how long it takes, you know? Like I'm a very slow moving. I gotta my mind will hop to being motivated to doing one thing to something completely else the next day. So it's not something it would probably be something though that I would look at taking a week off work if I'm having people from Regina coming to help because I don't think we're gonna get filming done in a weekend, but we could probably do it in a week.
That or you split up two, if it's doable, two crews, one in Regina, one in Alberta. If we're still like can't cross the border or can't travel as much, right? Because you're not going to go
Yeah.
back and forth, or people are not going to go
Yeah.
back and forth. Like
Uh,
get a crew in Regina. One be a film boy, like camera boy, actresses, whatever, right? Have your own crew, different seats where you're at. That's a
yeah, that's
possibility.
true. I would need a director I trust in Regina. So and I don't really know how to take this out. I know one guy that I might entrust with directing that lives in Yorkton. So maybe him. Maybe. Possibly.
Gotta hit him
Yeah.
up then. Ask if
Yeah,
he's
well,
willing.
Donovan said he also has a guy, but I
Yes,
don't
I know
I
it.
have
I know the exact guy he's talking about.
yeah,
Yes,
I got a Snapchat. The thing is I've not seen any of this guy's work.
it's on
I
YouTube.
know.
I can probably send you a link afterwards.
Okay, cool.
Maybe I'll
We'll see.
send. Maybe it'll be in the description below. I just gotta ask him if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Uh,
ask him after this podcast if he wants his shit on this video.
yeah. Yeah. No, it'd be cool. I'll look into it. I'll look into some of his work and see if he can direct for me there because we'll see. We'll see. I have to look into it. I really have to look. There's a lot to think about when you add that. There's so many more variables because if the, the lead is gonna be in like all the scenes, that's the
Hmm.
biggest issue with filming. Or maybe not all, but at least most of them. So if this thing ends up taking place in Regina with the lead actor in Regina, I'm not going to be directing that much,
Oh,
obviously. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to, right now, I'm just going to continue to build my team. I'm going to work on the rough outline and then make adjustments as I go along and solidify my team and then go from there. But
what's the
I'm,
budget? Do you have a budget, or this is like volunteer?
so far, this is volunteer. So, um, accepting donations.
A
We'll see what
GoFundMe
happens.
page,
Yeah, I'll start a GoFundMe for this project.
like two
But then
dollars.
people, yeah, 'cause, well, who's gonna want to fund a project when they don't even know what to like,
Yeah,
what it's
nothing.
about? So I can't exactly blame people. But I would absolutely love to like film this. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Yeah,
Well,
that just the concept idea.
well,
Mm.
that's a goal. That's a dream. That's a project in the future.
Yeah,
See if it'll get done. Okay.
you know that HBO series, The Last of Us.
Hmm.
They're filming around in my town and towns around me, and then they're looking for, I think, extras. They're casting people around my area right now, so I'm gonna apply to cast in that as well. If that happens, my project might be put on a little downhill slope on to a
Well,
pause,
they'll
but we'll
probably
see
just
what
cast you
happens.
as like a extra.
Extra,
Yeah, and
yeah,
that's like a
we'll
2 day
see.
thing, right? So
Uh, well, they're filming. No, it might not be because they're filming from now until next year. They're filming a full year basically in this area, so depending how things go with casting and auditioning, like I feel like there'd be an audition probably. They'd look into me. Um, cause we'll see what happens. I have MMA experience and they ask like skills for stuff on there, so I put that there. They might want to give me a role just for like a cool fight scene or something. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm a
doesn't hurt to
pretty decent
try.
actor
Doesn't
as
hurt
well.
to
Yeah.
go to the casting couch and do.
Different kind of casting. get the foot in the door.
Viewers know what
Pretty
I'm
cool.
talking about.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. So yeah, I got a lot of projects: training, filming, auditioning. Yeah, I don't really got much else. How about
So I hear
yeah.
eating burgers, you don't put fries in your burgers.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Why would you do that, man? Why?
You're yelling
That's
so much, it
wrong.
was echoing in my head.
But it's just like, why? No,
I'm asking you
don't
why.
do
Why
that
why don't you put fries in your burger?
because it just sounds like diabetes. It just no, and to me, it just sounds fattening. It's like I know it's no different fattening than having them separate,
At certain
but
establishments,
if
there's
I combine if I combine my fries with my burger,
mhm,
I just feel more fat being that kind of guy,
feel fat
personally.
eating just extra fries in your burgers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like I'm just doing the lazy man of eating the meal. I don't know what it is. It just feels gross to me doing it like that.
Like
Just
if you buy a
uh
medium-sized fry and you buy like a one patty burger, it was like
no.
you're gonna eat it anyways.
Mm,
You want to like
mm,
fill out that burger a little bit, so you put like
no.
6 fries in there and then eat it,
No.
right?
No. No. I just don't like that idea. It grosses me out. I'd
I,
rather have them separately. It's a meal. You have the fries are your side and the burger is like the main course.
of course,
Not
I
like
still
a
have
fancy
fries on the
meal, but
side, but I'm putting fries in my burger as well, right?
oh
Maybe a little bit extra ketchup, and then
no.
got a nice meal there.
The only okay, like to be fair, you actually have a good argument, but to me it just sounds so fat and gross and it makes me feel icky.
See,
That's my
okay,
issue.
anybody watching this, who else eats or who else puts fries in their burger? I want to know
Few
in the
people.
comments.
I've
How's that?
Snapchatted and asked a lot of people, so there's quite a few, but I'm just like I'm against it.
I just want to know in this video, like whoever watching this, just put a yes or a no or fries yes,
Oh,
fries no.
mm,
I'm just curious.
mm,
I'm not the only one. I've
yeah.
seen other people do it.
Yeah. Man, I've only heard of this year in my 22 years of living. I had a phone call from a friend from Regina, and then they were talking about food, and then they brought that up, and I was like, why?
Just heard about this
No.
now, having fries in your burger. You can go
Yeah.
to McDonald's probably has a meal or A&W where you can buy onion rings with your burger or fries in your burger. You can order that and
Oh,
it'll make it for you. Like I'm not doing it by myself.
no.
Already
I'm just
meals are ready to go.
no. I'm
Order.
just not gonna get that at all.
Ah,
Just not
you're
gonna get
boring.
that at all.
I think you're
Not
just boring.
boring.
You're boring.
I'm not boring. I know, man. Listen, I'm just I'm just special with my food, okay?
Bet you
I
don't like
craft
pickles
my
too.
food to fit my no, I don't. Pickles are
Ah,
gross. Don't
Bryce,
me. Don't
Bryce.
me. Pickles are nasty. What?
Pickles are the heaven's fruit.
Nasty. No. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
No. Pickles are like a troll's food.
Pickles and cheese. Oh, so good.
Oh my God. No.
Pickles and
Who
eggs.
hurt you?
I
Who
didn't. No
hurt
one
you?
hurt me. I just like pickles.
Oh, I don't like pickles, man. I don't.
Pickle shots, like pickle juice shots. No, none of that.
No.
Ah,
No. Okay, okay. Here's a real test for you. You eat Subway? What go through your sub, you know?
my
Go through the
go-to
order.
sub. We're talking about Subway is cold cuts or only ham. Okay, like smoked
Mhm.
ham, double
Yep.
meat maybe sometimes. Lettuce and spinach mixture, pickles, banana peppers, onions, everything pretty much. Peppers, olives. Did I say pickles? Pickles, honey mustard, mayo. That's pretty much it.
You don't get it toasted?
No, I don't get it. I
Wow.
leave the toasted
No,
out of that.
I know a lot of people would give you the stink eye for that.
No, that's pretty much
Okay.
my go-to for the meats and then the veggies on top.
Um,
Everything.
okay. I've crafted my sub. I think my sub is better than your sub because I've crafted mine over the years, slowly over time.
Sub's
you
pretty
know,
thick. It gets up there.
it gets up there.
Yeah.
I started I started by being a picky eater, so I started with like just cold cuts. Like I would get the BMT, which are actually my initials. And I would just get the BMT. And then when I was younger, I started this like super young, like grade nine. Well, I guess that's not super young. That's only like 8 years ago or something. But in grade nine, I would just get a BMT. I wouldn't get veggies or anything. It was disgusting. I don't know what was wrong with me. There was a lot. But we
Not eating your
evolved
greens.
over the years.
Yeah.
We evolved over the years. And then after, so I would do that, and then I would get cheddar. I would get pizza sauce on it. I get cheddar cheese. I would get a toast head called Good Day. Then I changed it. I got rid of the pizza sauce. And then I added, uh, I think it was lettuce, cucumbers, and tomatoes. And then I didn't get any sauce. And then I added salt and pepper and Parmesan. And
Really?
then then I
With
got rid of the cucumbers
but you
with
kept the
what, sorry?
Parmesan cheese on your
The
sub.
Parmesan. The Parmesan, yeah. It's so good,
So you have
actually.
the cheddar cheese and the Parmesan on this sub.
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
Oh, okay.
this is getting
No, you don't
spicy.
even. This is again, you're gonna have to try it someday. I'm gonna put this in front of you one day. And then I got rid of the cucumbers and I got rid of the tomatoes. And then I got lettuce, spinach, and onions now are the vegetables, which is a powerful combination. So it's Italian BMT, get it cheddar cheese, get it toasted, because otherwise you're gonna ruin it. And then lettuce, spinach, and onions, salt and pepper, parmesan. Then to finish it off, finally the last things I added: ranch sauce and Chipotle
Oh, you put
Southwest.
ranch on your sub?
What is
What?
wrong with that?
Oh, you're like a white girl.
What?
It,
Ranch is delicious, man. Ranch goes with everything.
kidding on that joke, but
You
really ranch on your sub?
okay, listen, don't talk to me, mayo. That's more basic than ranch.
Sounds just a terrible,
Ah,
terrible sub. I don't know.
nah, I'm
Like
gonna put it
salt
in
and
front of you.
pepper,
Listen,
ranch,
anyone,
Parmesan cheese, what?
I've had someone try this sub and they said it was delicious, so don't open your mouth.
Only time I'll open my mouth is just to try it, I guess. I can't say shit
I'll
without
try it.
trying it first.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll put
I
it
have
down.
had ranch subs before, like just ham and whatever, right, with ranch on it, and not my thing. Not
Wow,
my thing.
this one will change you. Change you. It'll change you. See, it's not about one thing in particular that you put on. It's about how you group everything together because certain things complement each other. I found that cucumbers and tomatoes did not complement the complete picture very well. It was an odd texture. I got rid of those. That's why I got rid of those two. It's not that I don't like cucumbers or tomatoes. It's just that they didn't fit the sub.
Like, those are the two like vegetables I would keep on with ranch, right?
No.
Sometimes you eat cucumbers. Like it's just a vegetable. You eat vegetables with ranch sometimes, so I would like
Yeah.
those vegetables on. And instead you took them off. Okay.
Yeah, well, I
Two
replaced
different
them.
beings we are.
Yeah, yeah,
Similars on
clearly.
other things, but two different styles, two different tastes.
You will appreciate my sub when I put it in your mouth. That
I
sounds bad.
I'm not nibbling on your 12-inch, okay?
Yeah, I didn't think about that before you said. That's great. Um,
Don't think my mouth can get that wide.
well,
Maybe.
maybe, maybe. What does that mean? I don't want
I
to
gotta
know.
try
Don't
your
tell me.
sub, right?
Yeah, it's good.
We're talking about subs here.
I only had Pita Pit one time, and now I've really wanted it again because I actually loved it.
Pita Pit, yeah. I think we
Pita
only have
Pit.
like two Pita Pits in Regina now.
Really?
Or
I had
all the other Pita Pits turn into Extreme Pita. Either like
uh,
it's connected or they're like same company, but yeah, we're
I
using Pita Pita Pits like crazy here.
Wow. Yeah, I had the one, whichever one was in Rochdale area was the one I had.
That was a Pita Pit, and it turned into Extreme Pita just like two
When
years
did it?
ago.
Oh, maybe it was Extreme Pita I had that.
It's
I don't
it's
know.
both similar, right?
Yeah, yeah, same concept. So yeah, um, yeah. We have Taco Bell here, so you lose.
Taco time. Not
I
really
like
a
Taco Time.
taco. I'm not a
Uh,
taco person. Like I
no,
don't go out and grab tacos. I have homemade tacos. I'll eat that like right.
no. Well, I think homemade tacos are better. If I'm gonna have a taco, I'll do it like homemade tacos. But if I can go into Taco Time, I'm not going for a Taco Bell. I'm not going for tacos. I like Taco Time for the crisp beef burritos, but it really depends on who makes it. Those crisp beef burrito. I remember when my dad introduced me to the crisp beef burrito. I was like, "Oh, that looks gross," and he said, "Try it." So I tried one. I was like, "Oh my gosh,
Bugs are like, yes, grease it up. Mm.
yeah, yeah, become fat." Now I could go for some. I might go get Taco Time after this. Now I want crisp beef burritos talking about it.
Haven't you had supper yet?
No, I haven't.
We're filming right now. It's
How's
like time is it? I think it's like eight
yeah?
o'clock right now. You haven't had supper. Well, so what time do you
No,
usually have supper? Here, this is another controversy
varies.
thing. Are you a late supper
It
eater
varies.
or an early supper eater?
It varies. Depends on time. I'm never really particularly fussy with when I eat. I'm just like if I eat in the general time zone, like lunch for me is between 11 and 1. Breakfast for me is between like 7, 9.
Okay,
And
that is normal
yeah,
for
and
me personally.
supper is the biggest one. Supper to me is like 5 to 9.
5 and all the way till 9 p.m. So you'll eat
Yeah, I
between
could
then.
eat. Yeah.
Wow.
To be honest, though, I'm a machine. I'll eat whenever.
Okay.
I absorb food like it's nobody's business, especially after because I don't just train for 1 hour now like I used to. I'm doing like multiple hour training. And afterwards, I drink so much water and I have to eat so much food. Like there's supper made at home, and I know there's supper at home being made, and I still pick up something else on the way because at home doesn't fill me up. I need more. But that's because my body needs more to fuel now. So
Okay.
I don't
This
know. But
in this household, we eat from like 4:30 to 6 p.m. Don't go later, and that's actually pretty early for supper household.
yeah,
Like
yeah, it's pretty early.
that's a normal time to eat supper for us.
Hmm.
Doesn't
Yeah.
change. It's very early, like 5 o'clock. There's already food on the table. I gotta make something. Family.
You g you're the man of the house, gotta make supper for the family.
Most
I remember
times.
the one time that we were hanging out, and then you fed
Lasagna
me KFC and
and
lasagna,
lasagna.
and I think like French toast or pancakes or something, I
Yeah.
don't it was like 3 different things, lasagna, so like French toast or something, and then KFC. I was like, "This is great. I'll have it all."
What happened was like there was lasagna in the oven, and it was like, oh, I'm gonna be nice. I bought KFC, right, for the family. I brought that home, and it's like, oh, why'd you buy KFC? It's like, oh, for supper. It was like 5 o'clock is early, but they already made lasagna, so we had like lasagna and KFC at that
They were both
at
good.
that night.
That was really good lasagna, actually, then. Like, and dude, I'm pretty picky with my lasagna because I don't like my work's made lasagna and I don't like it, but my mom's lasagna is pretty good.
I think that was just
So,
uh like a pre-made lasagna, and she added a few more like cheese and meat.
well, it was
But that's
glorious.
it.
It was
She
glorious either
added
way.
to she added to somebody else's meal.
Uh, hey, improvise, adapt.
Like how we're talking about food. And
Yeah.
I'm getting thirsty with saying that. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Okay, I'll entertain the podcast and while you go grab a drink.
Right back.
Okay. All right, let's play I Spy in David's room. He's got this weird he's got a dream catcher on the wall. That thing is standing out like a sore thumb. Not that it's like I'm not saying that it's like bad or ugly or anything. It's just the rest of his room blends together because they're all colors are similar, and this thing's standing out so red, almost like his green dinosaur. And then there's something else red sticking out of the roof, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This man should have came prepared with liquids on hand. I don't have liquids on hand. Well, so it's whatever. Oh, I do. I do. I have water on hand. Hey, let's talk crap.
Yeah, that was
You
quick.
should be prepared on hand, you know? You see, I came to the podcast ready. I brought a whole ass jug with me, a whole butt jug. Butt jug, that sounds gross. I brought a whole jug with me.
Oh, butt chug.
A whole
I'm
butt
I'm
jug.
drinking this butt chug.
A butt jug. Someone at work
That's a great
because
idea. That's $1 million idea right now. We'll
no no
create a
no
butt chug.
a butt jug. That's that's gonna be used for some very really interesting things.
Ready, 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 ready.
I didn't hear the sound.
Picked up on
Course.
yeah, some water.
That's,
I'm being really healthy.
mm,
I deserve it.
so, oh, it's fair.
I got my
I,
first aid certificate today, so I think good.
you deserve your drink. I ah yeah, you eating healthier? You on a special diet then or what?
I am not eating healthy, no. I eat
Oh
whatever's in front of me or more.
yeah.
I have like 5 meals a day. I like how we're still on the food topic, but yeah.
Yeah, well this is just a topic of the podcast. I
Yeah,
think is food. It's
food.
just gonna keep circling around. Um
Are you
I'm
a picky eater?
yes.
I know you are. Yes, you are.
Yes,
I'm
I am.
surrounded with picky eaters.
I'm not I'm not super fussy if I'm going to someone else's house and they've made me food. I can't complain too much. I think that's just
You
like
just
they're
gotta wolf it down and just say, "Oh,
yeah.
that was good," and then puke it out right
There,
after.
there are times when I will say something like, "Nah, nah, I ate before I came," because there are some things out there I just can't eat. But 90% of the time, I eat whatever it is. So, um,
You're in front of
but
a nice 6 course meal, and he's like, "Oh, do you have pizza pops?"
pizza pops are gross to me, to be honest.
Okay. Usually,
Yeah.
picky eaters go with like frozen meals, like fish sticks or pizza pops, pogos, normal hot dogs, right? Just something plain.
No, I like fancier food as well. I just depends who cooks it and how they cook it, but it's more like okay, this is a weak example, but like if it's something to do with olives, dude, stew, I don't like stew. I won't. No, stew's a no for
No
me.
stew for you?
No stew for me. I ate it so much growing up. I never liked it. Oh, it was disgusting.
All the stews out there, I apologize. Bryce doesn't like stew.
But you make a mean pasta, man. I'm coming. I'm coming, and I'm coming with happiness. I love pasta.
Pasta's good.
What's your like favorite base food? I'd say potatoes.
Potatoes is up there for base food.
Oh yeah, potatoes make so much.
Chicken
Some
and
I
lettuce,
like chicken.
spinach, nothing on it.
I have to say potatoes are on top just because they evolve into so many things like potato
I've
chips, fries, hash browns. Like it just goes on and on and on.
I do a unique thing with my potatoes. I add something to my potatoes like mashed potatoes or even baked
I
potatoes. I
know
add
you.
on top. It's a Swedish thing. I found this out when I was in Sweden back in 2019. It is they put a raspberry jam sweet sauce on their mashed potatoes. They eat it with their Swedish meatballs and they put it on their potatoes, and it's delicious. I think it's delicious. It turns that meal
Interesting.
into a dessert pretty much, with
Mm,
like a raspberry berry jam that they put on it.
interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it can be warm, it can be cold, and it's
See, potatoes, man. Potatoes, the best.
you don't think that's weird? I've been told that that's gross or something.
It sounds a little odd to me,
Like
but it's not as bad as fries and burgers.
like I'm not going everyone's like go to butter or bacon bits or chives. I'm going with like a jam sauce on my potatoes. Very unique.
Yeah, it's unique. I don't know that it's gross. I think it's
You
just
gotta try it.
exotic.
You can probably just like improvise with whatever jam you have in the fridge and do with
Uh,
that. But
I don't eat mashed potatoes too often, or I don't cook them too often because usually my stepdad cooks or my mother cooks. Because by the time I get home, then when the weekend comes, man, I'm just so exhausted. I ain't cooking. I
true.
won't. I won't. I won't cook for myself until I move out, probably. Well, I will cook for myself sometimes, but
Need to
not
learn
often.
soon.
No,
No,
no, no. I'm just gonna go in a retirement home very early.
who's gonna pay for that? Like those
Me.
things are. Oh, you are okay.
I'll go to work and I'll go to my retirement home. It's
I
like
just
paying
said the
rent.
government. The government's paying
The government,
our
sir.
our tax dollars.
I tell you,
I'm
you're
I'm
you're.
I'm paying I'm paying for you or for you to be in a old folks home pretty much.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Talk about one more thing and then we're probably gonna
Oh yeah, you
yeah
you have something on mind?
on the mind. Yes. Yes,
So
yes,
do I.
yes.
We'll
It
talk about
is
one more thing each.
okay. It is something I've been watching on Crave.
Oh, I don't have Crave, so please enlighten me.
It is called Warrior. Heard of it?
The movie?
Series.
Oh, sounds familiar.
2 seasons are out. Third season's coming next year. This is the brainchild of Bruce. Okay, so Bruce Lee's dead. He died in like 73. But
What? I didn't know that.
yeah, oh
I
hey,
thought he was still kicking like Muhammad Ali, man.
no, you know his son died too, right?
Yeah,
Okay, you're just probably joking with me.
I am. I am. I'm very
Whew,
familiar with
good.
ancient fighters like
He's
Ali and Bruce
I
Lee,
would have
and
kicked your ass again if you didn't even know who Bruce Lee was or thought he was
kick
alive
my
again.
ass again. I'm on another level, bro.
You think
You're not
so?
even ready for the new
You're not
me,
ready for
man.
this. I've been going a little extra on my martial arts lately. Extra.
extra on your martial arts.
Yeah,
Well, I've been going even more extra. I've added jujitsu to my game now, so
your ground game's
and
pretty good.
and it's decent. It's one of those things that you're not going to be good at it for
Yeah, we
years, no
can
matter who
argue
you
who's
are.
going to kick whose ass, okay? But back to the warrior, okay?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Fuck you.
Oh, I unplugged my headset. Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna wait until
just can't
I'm
get
gonna
to the
wait.
topic. Oh,
Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, can
oh.
you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I
Okay.
apologize. Okay,
Okay.
Warrior. Go ahead.
Bruce Lee was making a TV series back in late 60s, okay, called The Warrior, where he was going to
Mhm.
star himself. The plot is a Chinaman that really good at kung fu, martial arts, goes to America, San Francisco. I think that's where it takes place. And this is taking place like the series takes place in the early 1800s. So there's a lot of racism towards like African Americans, um, the Chinese culture, anything that's different between white men. Okay, so he has to like overcome working in San Francisco in America, being harassed, being beat up, having their kids and people, loved ones, like being murdered for fun, pretty much because they just hate pretty much anybody that's a different color than the white. So it's really well written. Action's great. There's boxing. A lot of Irishmen that won't like to hang Chinese men just for fun because they're just racist. The whole thing is because the Chinamen are pretty much free labor bringing into America, so they're taking over the good American dream of working for cheap labor or even free labor. So there's a whole plot on that. And Bruce Lee, it's a different guy that's playing Bruce Lee,
Yeah.
supposedly, right? I think his name's like Asham or Ashame. kicking ass, trying to like rewrite Chinese like they're pretty much just kicked into the dirt, and he's just trying to fight his way out of that. It's really nice to see that. I've been obsessed.
Well,
I watched the 2 seasons in like a week, and they're like an hour an episode. It's really good. It's like if I can compare it, it's going to be better or as good as Game of Thrones in the first 6 seasons for like plot and uh, relationship wise with the different characters. It's so good. You should watch it if you have the chance. I think season one is on. Right, season one, episode one is free on YouTube if you want to check it out.
okay,
You don't
cool.
need Crave. It's on YouTube. Just episode one, just to check it out. There's my
Okay.
recommendation. So good.
There's a recommendation.
So
Got it.
good. So
Got it.
good.
Warrior. Sounds good. Sounds decent. Take a look at it. Take a look
There
at
is a
it.
lot of nudity, just to beware. That's it. Like every
Oh,
episode
no,
there's at
I know
least
why you watch
it's
it.
like Game of Thrones, okay? There sex scenes, there's girls in the background with like they're just topless. No dicks for some reason, but there is some ass, like male ass. There's just a lot of nudity pretty much in every episode. Like at least 5 minutes.
Wow.
But everything else is action, racism, and thrills. So good.
Mm.
Hey, what is your topic? I just went on a rant there. It's so good.
Yeah.
I'm pumped
No,
now.
it's all
I
good.
want to
It's all
rewatch
good.
it.
I usually do most of the ranting on here, so it's fine. I just don't have much to say because I haven't seen it. It just sounds interesting. Um, yeah, I'll check it out on YouTube, like you said. My topic is future guests, you know? So I have a couple people in mind. You have a couple people in
I
mind.
do. Yep.
Okay, so my people, my people. Obviously, I got uh I got that one guy off TikTok I said,
Hmm?
and he's been doing jujitsu for years. He's actually met oh no, um wow, I'm blanking on the
Joe
guy's name. He
Rogan.
met a no UFC fighter in the featherweight division. Wow.
Is he?
Brian Ortega. That's the guy. He
Ah.
met Brian Ortega.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You met him, or
And
like just like
y- I think he trained with him. He went to a training camp with Brian
okay.
Ortega. He's
Yeah.
known him since he was like a kid. And then I want to get my stepdad on here. He won't do a camera, but he'll hop on.
Mike's fine. Anything
Yeah.
contact
Yeah.
related is great until we get like more developed and
Yeah. He's
entertaining.
he's yeah. Everyone likes talking to him. He's always got something interesting to say, and he can get pretty like philosophical or like have pretty good conversations with him. Obviously, as well. I still think the sooner the better. But our head coach,
Yep.
our old coach, I'd like to get a handful of my new coaches. I have a handful now, so but uh oh, Zach as well. Zach said he'd have an interest in coming
That
on
should
as
be a
well.
good one. Gonna be
Y-
very,
yeah,
very
yes, you will.
entertaining. I
Yes,
think.
you will.
I
I
know
think we'll do
Zach.
that one soon. I think
Yep.
we'll do that one soon
Okay.
for sure. I'll message him
So
maybe
this
next
topic
Sunday.
is a little bit update on future episodes. I guess that's where you're trying to
Yeah,
get at.
fu-
Okay.
future guests. Yeah, yeah.
Starring.
Starring some little like something to look forward to, like some interesting people. So
Then soon we'll
like
get like Barack Obama and like Crosby on time.
I might in a matter of time, once I get more comfortable with my new coaches.
Maybe Trudeau.
Former UFC
That'll be
fighter.
sick.
Former UFC fighter.
Yeah. All right.
I got one. I train with one, so like he's one of my private coaches. So
Okay. You got
you.
people.
Huh?
I have a buddy I grew up with that also dedicated his life in tai jiu-jitsu.
What? Oh, jujitsu.
Also
Oh,
jiu-jitsu, yeah. Has about 14, I'm thinking 14 years under his belt.
might be a black belt. You
Is
talking to a black belt? Damn.
always wanted to go training with him, just never happened. He's a busy kid, so
It's
I'll try to get him
it's
down.
very different from striking. Oh my gosh, it's so weird,
I
but
guess another
it's fun. But it depends on who you train with for sure, I think. But if we get him on, then we'll get into that topic when he's on here.
his perspective by a young age and now and see how well he's keeping up and kicking ass and for self defense, I guess. I guess we can get our
Mhm.
good buddy Connor if anybody knows him because
Yep,
he's also been training um icon
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai with us and
Yeah,
just hanging out in general.
yeah, he's good.
He'll be down for this for sure. A
Yeah.
few
Oh, he's
there's
funny.
a few other friends I can bring on and
Sure.
a couple of coworkers that are also into this whole podcast and online uh, YouTube and like live streaming and stuff. That'll be pretty interesting. We get a topic of that going.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking right now because
I know. It's interesting because there's so many people and you're like, "Oh, there's so many, like, who do I bring on first?" So,
we got a good
uh
handful, at least
yeah,
10 guys in the
I
future.
think I think going forward, the plan should be
We
one
also
without a guest, one with a guest, one without a guest, one with a guest, and then we alternate whose guests we're bringing on.
I agree, but we also need that female presence.
Yes. I I don't know.
Get your mom and my mom on the same time.
At the same time, that'll be interesting. That'll be really, really, really interesting. Yeah. Um,
Maybe not.
we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Uh,
That's actually a bad
no.
idea. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it
don't know
is.
what's gonna come out of their mouth.
It
We'll
is.
see.
Yeah, I don't trust my mom on here. No, sorry, mom.
Yeah,
Sorry. To be honest, my dad's even asked to come on, and I think it's just my stepdad that I'm willing to throw on here out of the three of them. For now, I might become brazen and bring one of them on later on, but I definitely got to think. I I just don't know. Like I know females, but I don't know females that bring
we'll
a particular interest
we'll find somebody working on the street or
into a
something.
podcast. Street. I might have one. I know someone who's traveled the world. They might be down. I don't know her too well, but she's one of the people I coached. We'll see. Um, we'll see. I'll think about that for sure. I'm trying to think of people from Regina as well. Nothing's clicking off the top of my head.
But while you're
So,
thinking, you should also think about closing.
but like I feel like we were just picking up flow. That's like the worst part.
Can pick up flow next episode. Whenever that
Ah,
happens, our schedule's all fucked up. Because post this, we post that. Sometimes it's a short clip, pretty much, not even a full hour.
okay.
This, we got a good hour. I'm so glad, finally, something good.
Yeah, well, check out our description. Join the Discord down below. Either of us who have other social medias to share, we'll throw it down in the description. And yeah, I'll be just yeah, definitely join the Discord because I'll give an update on who our next guest will be. We'll discuss it, plan out. It's either going to be our friend Zach, who's had a very interesting past
Very
history
interesting
with his
life.
life.
His
He's a very
stories.
interesting guy.
Go
Yeah.
partying with him. He has stories all the time.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yes. So we'll bring him. It's either going to be him or it'll be him, Connor, the jujitsu guy, or the TikTok guy that I know. Um,
Don't be
it's going to be
surprised.
one of those four. Yeah.
Surprise.
Well, I'll update it in the Discord for those who are in the Discord and are curious.
Yep.
But
We'll set a
we'll
date and a
discuss it.
time, maybe when this video will be posted. But yeah. Well, thanks for watching our Bottomless Dream. I'm David.
Subscribe. I'm
Subscribe, yeah.
Bryce. I'm subscribed.
Always subscribe, like, sell your soul, and
You only like it if you like it. Just subscribe. Maybe call us. Maybe talk crap in the comments. Whatever. I like it.
okay. That's a wrap. Hey, adios. Goodbye.